A lot happened while Spencer was away. The Kelly guard returned to Spencer's place while he was gone. They noticed he was not there and were concerned of his disappearance during an alert. Thus, it was reported to the Elder Council, who in turn reported it to the High Council. A delegate from the High Council, accompanied by the investigating Kelly guard, struck off to visit Uncle Max. Elder Graydon wanted to know why Uncle Max's charge was living by himself at such a young age in a desolate area. We of the High Council have learned of this incident, and we are troubled. We know the situation. Your nephew's disappearance concerns us. I can assure you, Spencer pleaded to live by himself. I know I should have stopped him, but I can't help it if I'm a doting uncle. He's very headstrong, much like his father. Uncle Max sniffed. Elder Graydon eyed him suspiciously. This investigation is not over yet, Graydon warned. He nodded to the Kelly guard, and they left. Meanwhile, Spencer, unaware of what all had happened, had just come through the portal. Spencer was still chuckling to himself as he stood in the portal alcove. Note to self, don't play dress-up with Mary, he giggled. Then he thought he heard voices. Oh no, did the Kelly guards come back? Come on, Fade, don't fail me now, he muttered. He heard the Portal Master 2000 beep softly. He turned and it displayed temporarily out of service. Spencer suppressed a gasp. I hope they didn't hear that. He peeked out from the alcove into the common room, and there stood Uncle Max talking to a Kelly guard. It appears he may have left in a hurry, he overheard the Kelly guard tell Uncle Max. There is a tub set to drain in the clean-up room. My poor dear Spencer, Uncle Max sniffed. Do you think he was abducted by Strawn? Why didn't I talk him out of living alone? Uncle Max sniffed again. There does not appear to be any evidence that the upper dwellers infiltrated the area, the Kelly guard reassured Uncle Max. Spencer returned to the portal. Good one, Uncle Max, he thought to himself bitterly. Now what do? He thought, panic-stricken. Aha! I'll collect my things, go to a corridor stream, wash up, fade and return as though I'm just coming through the portal. He collected his horn cap from its hiding place. While he was there, he quickly removed the contact lens and phony teeth. He left Mary's red ribbon and his bunny tail in his hiding place and then closed up the wall. He snuck into the clean-up room and put a bar of soap in his bag and grabbed a towel. He snuck past his uncle and the Kelly guard. He was so frightened that his fade would fail him and that they would see him, but it worked. He ran as fast as he could down the hall to the nearest stream. Good, no one is around. He disrobed and hid his clothing in a corner by the fence and hopped in. The water was frigid, and he shivered as he scrubbed his face. He tried to maintain fade as he washed. He wished he'd had a mirror with him. He had no way of knowing if he had scrubbed off the makeup. I'll have to sneak in and look before I reappear, he thought as he dressed. He rushed because his clothing would be visible until it was on him properly. He ran as fast as he could. He so wanted everything to return to normal quickly. He only hoped he wasn't in trouble. He once again snuck past Uncle Max and the Kelly guard. He snuck into the clean-up room and looked in the mirror. He relaxed his fade so he could see himself. Oh no, my lips are still pink. He rubbed them with his soap again, and it helped, but there was still pink visible. Now all he could taste was soap. He decided he needed to wash more, so once again he snuck past Uncle Max and the Kelly guard. He ran as fast as he could and ducked down as close to the water from the stream as he could and scrubbed with soap. Surely it's clean now, he thought. Here we go again, and back he ran. The skin around his mouth was itchy and stinging. This is a fine mess I got myself into, he said to himself. He snuck back into the clean-up room and let his fade relax. His mouth was all red, but the lipstick was gone. Now what? He thought and thought and thought some more. Aha! I could say I ate something and it turned my mouth red. He tried to recall his safety training session. What all did that instructor tell us to stay away from? There were symbols that meant burn and poison. Then he remembered the statement that would save the day. Be careful. Sometimes humankind put things in unmarked containers or containers that we recognize as safe, so use caution. He rehearsed what he would say in his mind. So I took a drink of what I thought was pop on the counter. It tasted really bad, so I washed my mouth out thoroughly and rushed back home. That's it, he said. He pictured it in his mind. He almost believed it himself. He had quite the imagination. So he went back to the portal, reappeared, and made a noise to simulate just coming through. He was whistling as he walked from the portal alcove to the common room. Now to face the music, he thought to himself. But that's another story.